In the economy of emotions, gratitude is the currency that enriches our daily transactions.
Have you ever wondered why some people seem to stay upbeat no matter what life throws at them? Could there be a secret to feeling good even in challenging times? Today, we're going to explore just that. This video will equip you with powerful techniques to trick your mind into feeling good, enhancing your mental resilience and overall happiness. Whether you're facing daily stresses or bigger life challenges, these strategies are designed to help you maintain a positive outlook. So, let's look into understanding our minds and uncover the science behind happiness. Let's start by getting to know a bit more about how our mind works. It's fascinating to think that our thoughts, emotions, and reactions are all interconnected. This complex network in our brain has a profound impact on how we perceive and interact with the world around us. When we talk about tricking the mind, we're really talking about tweaking this network to work in our favor. First, consider the power of perception. Our emotional responses can drastically change based on how we choose to see a situation. For example, being stuck in traffic could be seen as a frustrating time waster, or as an opportunity to listen to your favorite podcast or unwind with some music. This shift in perspective doesn't change the situation itself, but it does change how we feel about it. Understanding that we can control our perceptions is empowering. It means that while we may not always have control over what happens to us, we do have control over how we respond. This realization is the first step in learning how to master our emotional well-being. Moving on to the science of happiness, it's important to understand that our brain chemistry plays a significant role in how we feel. Neurotransmitters such as dopamine and serotonin are chemicals released by neurons in our brain that significantly affect our mood. Dopamine is often called the feel-good neurotransmitter because it's associated with feelings of pleasure and satisfaction. Serotonin, on the other hand, helps regulate mood, anxiety, and happiness. Interestingly, low levels of serotonin are associated with depression and anxiety disorders. So how can we naturally influence these neurotransmitters to feel better? One way is through certain activities and lifestyle choices that increase their production. Physical activities like exercise, for instance, are known to increase dopamine levels, hence why we often feel happier after a good workout. Our psychological makeup also determines how we handle emotions. Cognitive behavioral theories, a significant area within psychology, suggest that our thoughts can change our feelings and behaviors. This means that by changing harmful thought patterns, we can alter our emotional responses to situations. This is where cognitive reframing comes into play, a technique we'll explore in more detail later. Understanding the basics of neuroscience and psychology not only helps us make sense of our feelings, but also arms us with knowledge on how to manage them. By knowing what triggers negative emotions and understanding how we can counteract them through simple mind tricks, we empower ourselves to maintain emotional stability and happiness. As we progress in our journey toward feeling good, regardless of circumstances, our next focus is on self-awareness. Being self-aware means having a clear perception of your personality, including strengths, weaknesses, thoughts, beliefs, motivation, and emotions. Self-awareness allows you to understand other people, how they perceive you, your attitude, and your responses to them in the moment. One of the most important aspects of self-awareness is identifying and understanding your emotions. It's crucial to be able to recognize how you feel at any given moment and to understand what triggered those feelings. For instance, if you suddenly feel anxious, can you pinpoint what caused that anxiety? This awareness can dramatically alter your emotional response because it gives you an opportunity to manage your feelings proactively rather than being controlled by them. Another tool in developing self-awareness is mindfulness. Mindfulness involves focusing your awareness on the present moment while calmly acknowledging and accepting your feelings, thoughts, and bodily sensations. Regular mindfulness practice can help you detach from habitual, often unconscious emotional reactions and gain greater control over how you wish to respond in various situations. This practice can be as simple as spending a few minutes each day focusing on your breathing or being fully engaged in whatever activity you are doing without distraction. Building on the concept of self-awareness, let's explore cognitive reframing, an incredibly effective psychological tool. Cognitive reframing involves changing the way you look at something and thereby changing your experience of it. Essentially, it means choosing to view a situation in a more positive or neutral light. For example, if you're disappointed about a canceled meeting with a friend, reframing could help you see this as an opportunity to catch up on some personal tasks or simply take time for yourself, turning a negative into a positive. This technique doesn't change the reality that your plans fell through, but it does alter how you perceive and react to the situation. The benefits of cognitive reframing are vast. It can decrease stress, reduce anxiety, and lead to better problem-solving skills. By actively changing your thought patterns from negative to positive, you're not only improving your emotional well-being, but also setting a foundation for more resilient mental health. Cognitive reframing can be practiced through simple steps. Identify the thought, notice when you feel upset or stressed, and identify the thought causing this emotion. Challenge the thought. Ask yourself if this thought is entirely true, if it's the worst-case scenario, or if there's another way to view the situation. Choose a new perspective. Find a more positive or realistic way to view the same situation. This step is crucial as it allows you to take control of how you interpret and react to life's events. Continuing our exploration of methods to enhance mental well-being, let's turn our attention to the power of gratitude. Gratitude goes beyond simply saying, "Thank you." It involves recognizing and appreciating the positive aspects of life, which can significantly shift our focus from what is lacking to what is abundant. Practicing gratitude has been scientifically shown to improve psychological health, reduce depression, and increase happiness. By acknowledging the good in our lives, we not only enhance our mood, but also foster greater resilience by shifting our perspective to a more positive outlook. Let's discuss some simple ways to cultivate gratitude daily. Keep a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things you are grateful for. These can be as simple as appreciating a sunny day or a good cup of coffee. The key is consistency. The more regularly you note what you're grateful for, the more you'll notice the good around you. Gratitude reminders. Place sticky notes with positive affirmations or things you're grateful for in visible spots around your home or workspace. These serve as reminders of the positives in your life, especially on challenging days. Express gratitude to others. Make it a habit to tell people in your life why you appreciate them. This not only boosts your happiness, but also strengthens your relationships. Another powerful tool in our arsenal for mental well-being is visualization. This technique involves forming a mental image of a positive outcome or situation. Visualization not only influences how we feel, but can also prepare our minds to achieve the outcomes we imagine. The practice of visualization is often used by athletes to enhance performance, but is just as effective in everyday life for fostering a positive mental state. Here's how you can start. Find a quiet space. Begin by finding a quiet and comfortable place where you can relax without interruptions. Practice deep breathing. Take a few deep breaths to center your focus and calm your mind. Create a vivid image. Picture a scene in your mind where you are achieving a goal or experiencing something you desire. Imagine it in as much detail as possible, including what you see, hear, and feel. This could be visualizing yourself excelling in a future job interview, enjoying a peaceful family gathering, or simply seeing yourself handling a stressful situation with calm and grace. Incorporate emotion. Try to feel the emotions associated with your visualized outcome: joy, peace, satisfaction. The emotional aspect is key, as it helps reinforce the positive feelings associated with your image. Having explored the impactful techniques of gratitude and visualization, we now shift our focus to the role of routine in enhancing mental well-being. Establishing a consistent routine is not just about structuring our day, but about creating a predictable and efficient environment where positive habits can flourish. Routine in our daily lives helps to reduce stress by removing the guesswork about what comes next. It also reinforces good habits that contribute to mental health, such as regular exercise, healthy eating, and adequate sleep. By setting specific times for these activities, we are more likely to stick to them, and their benefits become compounded over time. Here are some steps to establish a positive routine. Prioritize sleep. Aim for a consistent bedtime and waking time to regulate your body's internal clock, which can improve your sleep quality and overall mood. Schedule daily exercise. Physical activity is a powerful mood booster. By scheduling it, you're more likely to commit to it regularly. Plan healthy meals. Eating meals at regular times not only helps with metabolism, but also ensures you're fueling your body with the nutrients needed for mental and physical wellness. Set aside time for mental health practices, whether it's morning meditation, midday breathing exercises, or evening journaling. Having a specific time dedicated to these activities can enhance their effectiveness. Next, we consider the profound impact of social connections on emotional well-being. Relationships play a critical role in our mental health, providing support, love, and a sense of belonging. But the quality of these relationships is more important than quantity. Positive, supportive relationships help us navigate through life's challenges, while toxic relationships may drag us down. Building and maintaining strong social connections involves several key practices. Communicate openly. Regular, open communication is the cornerstone of healthy relationships. Sharing your thoughts and feelings with friends and family can strengthen your bonds. Be a good listener. Just as you share, it's important to listen to what others have to say. This not only aids in understanding others' perspectives, but also shows that you value them. Offer and ask for support. Be proactive in offering help to those around you, and don't hesitate to ask for help when you need it. Mutual support is essential for enduring relationships. Engage in social activities. Participate in group activities that interest you. These can be great opportunities to connect with like-minded individuals. As we continue to build on our foundation of mental resilience, it's crucial to address one of the most common challenges we all face: negative thoughts. These thoughts can be intrusive and pervasive, often undermining our happiness and affecting our daily functioning. The technique we will focus on to combat these negative intrusions is known as the Stop, Challenge, Choose method. This method empowers you to halt negative thoughts, analyze them critically, and then choose a healthier, more positive way to proceed. Stop. When you notice a negative thought, consciously make the decision to stop engaging with it. This might mean mentally telling yourself to stop, or using a physical cue like snapping a rubber band on your wrist. Challenge. Next, challenge the validity of the thought. Is it based on facts, or is it a result of assumptions or misinterpretations? Asking yourself questions like, is there evidence to support this thought? Or is there another way to look at this situation? Can help you see things more clearly. Choose a positive or more realistic thought to replace the negative one. This step is crucial, as it involves actively deciding to focus on a perspective that enhances your mood and outlook on life. Implementing this method can significantly reduce the frequency and intensity of negative thoughts, leading to improved mental health and emotional resilience. As we wrap up our video, let's focus on maintaining the emotional health gains we've achieved through the techniques discussed. Consistency is key in any personal growth or mental health practice. Like any other aspect of health, emotional well-being requires ongoing effort and attention. Here are some strategies to ensure you maintain your emotional health. Consistency in practice. Continue to apply the techniques of mindfulness, gratitude, cognitive reframing, and routine. The more you practice, the more these behaviors will become second nature. Regular check-ins. Periodically evaluate your emotional health. Consider what techniques are working and what might need adjustment. This could mean setting a monthly reminder to review your progress and goals. Continued learning. Stay open to new ideas and techniques that can enhance your emotional well-being. The field of mental health is always evolving, and new strategies can provide additional benefits. Seek professional help when needed. If you find yourself struggling despite your efforts, it may be beneficial to seek the guidance of a mental health professional. There is strength in recognizing when you need help, and a trained therapist can provide support and additional strategies to manage your emotional health. Throughout this video, we've explored various techniques designed to trick your mind into feeling good, no matter what external circumstances you face. From understanding your mind and the science behind happiness, to establishing routines and overcoming negative thoughts, these strategies are designed to foster resilience, happiness, and a more fulfilling life. Remember, the journey to improved mental health is a continuous process, and making these practices a part of your daily life can create lasting positive changes. We encourage you to start small, perhaps picking one or two techniques to focus on and build from there. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of mental resilience. Your well-being is worth the effort, and remember, feeling good is more in your control than you might think. Stay tuned for more insightful content, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your feedback not only helps us grow, but also creates a community of support for others on similar journeys.